I'm LaDonna Boyd, presenting the curriculum lesson for the week of February 20th, 2022. The title of this week's lesson is Enduring False Charges, and it comes from Job chapter 8. You can follow along with us in the Adult Christian Life book from R.H. Boyd. The book of Job is one of the most interesting stories in the Bible. In our lesson, we are introduced to Bildad, one of Job's friends who grossly misunderstands the nature of how God administers justice. Bildad held a wrong disposition with regard to the nature of Job's suffering. Yet, despite the reality that he is vehemently wrong, he is correct in much of what he shares in our lesson. He is proof that God can use anyone. In Job chapter 8, verses 1 through 10, Bildad is expressing his sentiments to Job, who has suffered great loss. Bildad seems to believe that God is a God of punitive retribution. In Bildad's thinking, Job's children must have sinned and thus received retribution or deliverance into the power of their rebellion, as the Common English Bible posits. He told Job to live upright so that God will restore him. He does, however, assert that his future will be better than his past, and he is assuming that Job must have done something wrong to deserve this suffering. Bildad, like far too many people today, assume that God must be behind the tragedy. We must remember that bad things can happen to good people. God is not a punitive God, and bad circumstances are not God's way of chastising us. God is a God of mercy, love, and forgiveness. We must be careful to remember that just because a person is experiencing hardship or misfortune, it does not mean that God is the cause, although God truly is the solution. Again, I'm LaDonna Boyd, and I hope that you enjoyed this week's lesson. Also, please note that our digital series will soon change and additional details are forthcoming. Please visit our website, www.rhboyd.com, to stay up to date and subscribe to our various social media platforms. Also, mark your calendars to join us right here in Nashville, Tennessee, June 16th through 18th, 2022 for the Vision Conference. This is the ideal conference for leaders and educators alike who seek to learn better ways to employ their faith in everyday life. Check out www.visionconference.org to register.